Good morning, students. Today we will start the exercises of the second chapter and relate to question answers. All of you, please sit with your books and copies, and some of the question answers we will discuss. And these are very simple, and all the points are given in their previous notes. Still, we will just discuss the exercises, and later on slides I have given you some extra questions and give reasons. So the first question, what are the three layers of the earth? So some of you have quickly answered that. What are the three layers? The three layers are crust, mantle and core. And what is a rock? The rock, any natural mass or mineral, that is mineral matter that makes up the earth's crust, is called rock. Now the second thing, third question, name three types of rocks. All of you, very easy question. That first is igneous, then sedimentary, and the third one is metamorphic rock. Now, how are extrusive and intrusive rocks formed? We have discussed this many times. When the molten magma cools, it becomes solids, and then the rocks are thus formed are called igneous. And the rocks, the magma, when it cools down inside the earth, it is intrusive, and the rocks which are outside the earth, when it cools down, crystallized, then it forms the extrusive rocks, extrusive igneous rocks. And what do you mean by a rock cycle? I have step by step, we have discussed that, all the points given, that rock cycle. First is igneous rocks, and then when this by weathering, the rocks are fragmented, and then by erosion or deposition, these rocks are sedimentation happens layer after layer, and these are then sedimentary rocks formed. And after millions and millions of years, when these sedimentary rocks under heat and pressure inside the earth, the igneous rock, sedimentary rocks under tremendous heat and pressure, it is the rocks are created, this metamorphic rocks are formed. All right. And what are the uses of the rocks? I have given you again these points, so it is very clear that rocks are from building, for construction of building materials, infrastructures. All these rocks are for making jewelries. It is used for many, from the beginning of the civilization, tools were made from the rocks. So these are very important. In industries, rocks are required. So minerals, in the form of minerals, it is required. So there are many uses of rocks are there. You can write that. What are metamorphic rocks? Again, we discussed it just now, that how metamorphic rocks formed. Now here are some, tick the correct answer. Second question, the rock which is made up of molten magma is, definitely multiple choice question is there. It is, the answer is igneous. The innermost layer of the earth is core. Gold, petroleum and coal are the examples of minerals. Rocks which contain fossils are sedimentary rocks. The thinnest layer of the earth is the crust, the upper layer. All right. Now match the following. Here, Some questions are there like core. Core, you will match it with the innermost layer is core. E, minerals. Minerals has definite chemical composition. Rocks, used for roads and buildings. Clay changes into slate. Seal, what is seal? Made of silicon and alumina. So these are certain match the following. So I think all of you will mark it in the book 2 and 3 and 1 question. The first one, answer the following questions you will do in your copies. All right. Now some extra question I have given you, and that is what are the difference between rocks and minerals? Rock is an aggregate of minerals. A mineral contains only one ore. Like I told you, it's iron ore or mica ore, or it is a uranium ore or any such type of thing. A rock is natural and solid material forming the earth, and a mineral is natural inorganic compound found in the rocks. Rocks are chiefly of three types. There are 2000 types of minerals. A rock has no definite chemical composition. Different rocks have different types of compositions. And this is why a mineral has a definite composition. Mineral means, you know, that like gold, silver, or uranium or mica, these are all minerals. And they have a definite chemical composition. That's why we can name it. And what are the difference between three main types of rocks? That is primary rocks. Igneous rock is a primary rock and other two rocks are secondary rocks. Formed by cooling of lava, formed by sedimentation and change and the metamorphic change of form through pressure and temperature. These are of volcanic origin. Igneous rock are of volcanic origin, whereas this originate by weathering, erosion and deposition. These originate when sedimentary and igneous rocks are subjected to heat and pressure, found both in interior of the Earth's crust, found in Earth's crust both in continental and oceanic crust, that is sedimentary rock, both in oceanic crust or in continental crust, found deep in the interior of the earth. You know, in deep inside the earth there is heat, and under heat and pressure the sedimentary and igneous rock changes into metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are very hard, whereas sedimentary rocks are very soft, and the metamorphic rocks are hard. Most metamorphic rocks are hard, but you know that diamond is the hardest of metamorphic rocks. Now, from your book, some questions of give reasons are there. 3 give reasons. We cannot go to the center of the earth. All of you know that because of the temperature and pressure increase enormously as we go deeper. It is there in your book that we have to, it is 6,000 kilometer deep, but people can't go because we cannot go because it's very high temperature and under pressure. Because of pressure there is heat is generated. Sedimentary rocks are formed from sediments. Because of extreme compression and hardening of these particles of sediments which are deposited or by the weathering agents like wind, water, ice, etc., these sedimentary rocks are formed. And limestone is changed into marble. Again, limestone is a sedimentary rock and it changes into metamorphic rock. So these are the turns into, because of again heat and pressure, it changes inside the earth, and it changes into, turns into marble. So we have come to the last exercise, give reasons. And next I am thinking of taking quiz of the last two chapters. And so I am going to conduct this in the future. All right. For now on, thank you children, and please complete your work and fast. All of you can complete this.